Hey guys, welcome back to Candy Beauty. So I thought we would just sort of be cash today. I just got, look what I just got. Yup, just got it. And this is why I don't wear my hair down, because I can't stop messing with it. And I'm like, it looks a hot mess. Anyways, what I do have, the Infinite Chrome Flakes Multi-Chrome Gel for eyes and face. Okay, I did not realize it was for eyes and face. I got all of the shades. I think one was sold out, but I did do the pre-order and it took a very long time. So anyway, I figured we would just do like some real swatches because I kind of want to see how these babies work in action. I don't know how I feel about it on the eyes. I have this over top of the Colourpop Coven's Cove palette, or whatever that Hocus Pocus palette is. I forgot the name already. But I have this over top of that. I've been actually really liking that palette. I keep doing the same like couple looks over and over again, but I really do like the quality of that palette. My hair is driving me crazy, but we're just gonna get right into these babies. Like, look at how stinking cute and just like bejeweled. Like, look at this little tiny pot. It's so cute. So let's just get into some background on what these are supposed to do, what they're like. We're going to do some swatches. I'm not going to really create a look. I think maybe, I don't know. I was going to do eye swatches, but they're a little bit more transparent than I thought they were going to be. So let's just take a look here, because I got the shade Superstar, Moonlight, Starburst, yep, Starburst, Shooting Star, and Laser Beam. So these babies are pretty expensive for being as tiny as they are. They're $25 each. It says light up any beauty look with these lightweight, easy application multi-chrome flake toppers. Instantly dramatize any eye looks with just a tap or a swipe. What it does, it acts as a standalone eyeshadow or topper. This innovative self-setting, high-impact, cooling water-based formula creates an intensive prism of light. If I could talk, that would be nice. I don't know what's wrong with me today. No mixing medium or adhesive required. That's what drove me to these, because I'm like, if I don't have to use, with a lot of the other products out there, the flakies and all that, you have to use something like a glitter glue or something, and they're such a pain in the butt to get on. So I was like, you know what? I feel like Danessa Myricks would do me well. She would not do me wrong. So that's why I decided to pick up so many of them. I had trust, I had faith in my Danessa. So it says act alone as an eyeshadow or topper. This innovative self-setting, high-impact, cool water-based formula creates an intensive prism of light. No fallout, no fuss, just magical bursts of color. How to use it as a topper: tap on with fingers for a sparkly, crushed, reflective effect. On its own, swipe on with a flat brush for a hyper-metallic, foiled effect. Pro tip: use alone or for added intensity, lay over your favorite color fix, Twin Flames, or eyeshadow. So I do have the shade Superstar over top of my eyeshadow. I just tapped it on with my finger, and I'm kind of a little bit, we're going to get into swatches. I don't know, maybe I need to try it over a different eyeshadow, but Colourpop is pretty like good as far as quality, and I feel like it's not like a special quality. But if you notice, there is some, like my eyeshadow peeled up a little bit, not on the top. So if you have like hooded eyes or, you know, just like some extra skin, I don't know how this would be. Like, I almost feel like it's only gonna work completely on like a totally flat eyelid. But that being said, we are gonna swatch them. I do want to see how they apply with a brush as well, because maybe, you know, that's the key with all of these, is just trying to apply them with a brush instead. So I'm just going to grab a brush really quickly here, and I am gonna swatch them on my hands so you guys can see. Alright, so I'm going in with Superstar, and I'm just using a regular synthetic brush. See, this is, I don't know, I thought this was gonna be less transparent. They're saying you can use these as a shade by themselves, but I just don't know how that would work. Like, I'm gonna go in again with more on the brush this time. I mean, in the pot, they look beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I just don't know how to get that on the lid without really caking it on. Again, I almost think, like, they say you can use it alone, but I really feel like you need a shade underneath. Just for giggles, I am gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames because I do have some of those, and I want to see like what it would look like, because they're saying you can layer them over those or just a regular eyeshadow. See if there's any difference. I love like her colors in these. Even the Twin Flames, it definitely self-sets. These products definitely self-set, I will say that. And there's no flake, as we can see, there's no like flakiness or anything. So now I'm just putting this over the Twin Flames to see. Yeah, I still feel like you need something more underneath. I don't know. I'm on the fence. It's just like, I feel like it could be so good. Like, look at that on the brush. I almost just want to go back in and just try it again. Just try it again, you know? Because I just feel like this is so stinking pretty. Like, I don't want it to peel up. I don't want it to peel up on my eyes like it is. It's really, really pretty. Like right there, okay? If you put it on immediately, beautiful, absolutely stunning, but it doesn't really wear well, as you guys will see throughout this video, I'm hoping. Well, I'm actually hoping that you won't see, because then I'll be wrong, and then I'll really want to use these like 24/7. I mean, they are $25 each, so, you know, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Okay, now onto this cutesy shade called Laser Beam. Okay, so here is Laser Beam. Okay, this one I feel like is more, maybe you just really have to like, I like coated that on. But when you see, when you tap it, it kind of shears out. Like, I basically just went in and put this on my hand, and that is really, really pretty. This one I feel like is less transparent though. I feel like this covers more, and it's just less transparent, but it could also be. I wonder if you need like a silicone type of applicator or something beside. It says you can use with a brush though. But I mean, oh, isn't that so, so pretty? Oh my gosh. Ah, I feel like even if they're a pain in the butt to use, I'm still gonna want to use them all the time. I love that you don't have to, I love that it's all in one. Like, you don't have to use any sort of mixing formula or fluid. You can just basically dab them on. But I do feel like, oh, you could even, look, it got on my nail. You could even put them on your nails. That's so fun. And they say you can use them all over the face and cheeks and everything. As are, most of Danessa Myricks products are like that. Like, you can use them all over. So, like I said, I have not tried much that I don't love from her. Even the Twin Flames, I love the Twin Flames. The only problem I have is, like, once they're on, they do crease a little bit for me. So I constantly just have to kind of go back in and repat. I think with these, the thickness is key. Like now that I put a second coat, oh no, it still is peeling a little bit. Yep, it's still pulling up. Oh, I mean, as long as your eyes aren't closed, you probably can't tell, but they could be so great. All right, so next up we have Shooting Star. And here she is. This seems to like swatch better if I do it this way on this little tab that comes with it than finger swatches. Again, this is Shooting Star, so it's like purple. Purple and like a green shift almost. It doesn't really give the color, you know, like what they're supposed to be. So we're just kind of going off of what it looks like, you guys. I almost want to put that on the inner corner. I feel like that would be super pretty. You know what? I'm going to put it on the inner corner. Because this is just playtime anyways. So I'm putting it in one of these spatula thingamabobbers because I feel like it applies better not with a brush. But yeah, I mean, you can just see how much it's peeling up, and I don't like that. I mean, maybe it's just on my eyes, but for $25 each, like, yeah, these are fun and pretty, but I don't want them peeling. You know what? I'm gonna let this dry a second. Maybe it won't peel as much that way if I keep my eyes closed and just let it dry. Okay, so let's see what that does with letting them dry. I do want to like test out. They say they're like self-setting, but they're not. I don't know, unless it takes a really long time. Maybe it just takes a really long time, like you have to wait. Because that's a glittery caca mess. I mean, they probably dry down eventually, just I don't know how long. And when you're applying something like this, you want it to dry down like really fast, you know, because it's uncomfortable. I mean, I don't even know how long you would have to wait for it to set. It says quick drying, self-setting. I don't think the quick drying claims are, oh, but then look at them, they're so beautiful though. It's such a mixed bag. Okay, so the next shade that we're going to be swatching is called Starburst. I really wish they had like the description on the website of the colors, what they looked like. Okay, here's that. Oh my god, this just back in the pot. Oh my gosh, that just landed all over my shirt. Oh my goodness, this is so messy. This is such a messy video. This is super pretty though. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is so pretty. I feel like you can see the dimensions of it a little bit better on my fingers. And my shirt. Yep, that just happened. You guys better give me a thumbs up for this. Seriously. I am putting in some work. And that shirt is probably destroyed now. Because I would have to, oh my gosh. Well, it's good to know that this is what it looks like over a dark hunter green, because that's like the undershirt I have on. Oh my gosh. Okay. So again, I think like thickness is key with these and giving them enough time to set. And I just don't know though if they'll ever set, because honestly I've had this on my eyes for about 20 minutes and it's still, I can still sort of feel it moving around. I mean, they're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's just something like, it's one of those things that's like good for a picture. I don't know how well as far as functionality, you know, it's gonna work. Again though, I think thickness is key with applying them, which is weird because usually you don't want to go too thick with stuff, but I do think that these work better applying them thick, but then you have to wait for them to dry down, which I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're drying down very well at all. Okay, and last but not least, we have this beauty here called Moonlight. And here she is in the pot. Here she is swatched. Ooh, that is beautiful. I think that might be my favorite one. It's not even, oh, I wish it would, it's so beautiful in person. It's not even really showing as beautiful as it could be on camera, but it's really, really pretty in person. Oh, all right, you guys. So, I don't know. This is really a mixed review. I think that I need to play around with these a lot more. I think they're beautiful. I think they're so pretty and beautiful. If you like sparkly, shiny things, this is right up your alley. The pros are that you don't have to like set it. They say that you can use them by themselves. The cons are I don't know how well they set. I really don't. I don't know. And you know, you're supposed to be able to use them over other eyeshadows. If you have like flat eyes, you'll probably be fine. But anybody that has like, you know, hooded eyes or extra skin or, you know, not the deepest crease, I feel like it might be a problem pulling up. You could layer them. They seem to like look better from afar layered, but if you close your eyes, you're gonna see that pilling up. Again, maybe it's just my eyes, maybe it's my base. I have to play around with these a little bit more. My first impressions are they are beautiful, they are gorgeous, but I would recommend, because they are $25 each and you get such a little amount, I would recommend that you maybe get one and try that out first and just see how it applies to your eyes, because, you know, the eye area is so different and unique per person. But if you're somebody that likes, you know, glittery, sparkly things, you're probably gonna love these. Again, I just wish that the application itself, like there's no doubt that they are gorgeous and stunning shades. Like she nailed that on the head, but I just don't feel like the application and after they settle in, I just don't know. I just don't know how that's gonna work out. So these are my first impressions. I figured I would just hop on really quick and show you guys like real, you know, swatches. I didn't do up close because I wanted to be able to see the reflect. Some of them you could, some of them didn't show up on camera. I can do like really up close swatches if you guys want to see those, but I think I'm going to save those for another day. Definitely sound off below. Let me know what your thoughts are on these Infinite Chrome Flakes from Danessa Myricks. And thank you guys, as always, for stopping by and watching. And make sure you like this video, comment down below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!